Imagine living in a world without electricity, no streetlights, no smartphones, no glowing cities on the horizon. As soon as the sun disappeared, darkness didn't just fall, it completely surrounded you. The kind of darkness most of us have never experienced. It was beautiful, mysterious, and often terrifying. So, here's the question. What did ancient humans actually do at night? Did they simply go to sleep, or was the night a world of its own? For most of human history, night was the most dangerous part of the day. Once the sun went down, humans were no longer the top predators. Lions, wolves, hyenas, and other hunters came alive in the darkness. Without artificial light, even walking a few meters away from your group could be deadly. Survival depended on staying together, staying alert, and avoiding unnecessary risks. Then came one discovery that changed everything: fire. Long before it helped humans forge metal or build civilizations, fire gave them something even more valuable. It gave them control over the night. Its light kept many predators at a distance. Its warmth made cold nights bearable. And for the first time, people could safely gather after sunset. Around those flickering flames, something remarkable began to happen. People talked. They shared stories about dangerous hunts, strange places, and the ancestors who came before them. Those stories weren't just entertainment, they passed on survival skills, warned children about hidden dangers, and preserved knowledge long before writing ever existed. Some scientists even believe storytelling around campfires played a major role in developing language, culture, and cooperation. In many ways, civilization may have started with people simply sitting around a fire after dark. But conversation wasn't the only thing happening. Night offered something the busy daytime rarely could: time to think. During the day, every hour was spent searching for food, making tools, collecting water, or staying alive. Once darkness arrived, there was finally a chance to reflect, solve problems, strengthen friendships, and plan for tomorrow. It's possible that some of humanity's greatest ideas were born while staring into a campfire. Then there was the sky. Thousands of years ago, before light pollution washed out the stars, the night sky looked completely different. The Milky Way stretched across the heavens like a glowing river. Ancient people watched the stars carefully and noticed that certain constellations appeared at the same time every year. They learned that the sky could predict changing seasons, animal migrations, and the best time to plant crops. Long before maps and compasses, the stars became humanity's first navigation system. But the darkness also shaped the human mind in surprising ways. Every unfamiliar sound demanded attention. A rustling bush could be the wind, or a hungry predator. Evolution rewarded those who stayed cautious after sunset. Scientists believe that's one reason many people still feel uneasy walking alone in the dark today. Even though our cities are much safer, our brains are still carrying instincts that evolved tens of thousands of years ago. Here's something even more surprising. Ancient humans may not have slept the way we do today. Historical records suggest that many people naturally slept in two separate phases. They would fall asleep shortly after sunset, wake up for an hour or two in the middle of the night, and then drift back to sleep until dawn. During that quiet period, they prayed, talked, cared for children, or simply watched the fire burn. Sleeping for 8 uninterrupted hours may actually be a relatively modern habit, shaped by electric lighting and industrial work schedules. Everything changed when humans learned to light up the night. First came candles and oil lamps, then gas lights. Finally, electricity transformed darkness into something we could almost ignore. Cities stayed awake. Factories worked through the night. Entertainment never stopped. Today, millions of people spend their evenings staring at glowing screens instead of glowing campfires. We conquered the darkness, but we also changed our relationship with it forever. So, what did ancient humans do at night? They stayed close to one another. They told stories that carried knowledge across generations. They studied the stars, planned for the future, and built stronger communities around a simple fire. The night wasn't empty time waiting for morning. It was where fear became wisdom, strangers became families, and survival slowly became civilization. Maybe that's why the night has always felt different. Because long before it became a time for sleep, it was the time that made us human.